Here's what we're going to accomplish today in the test kitchen. It's my personal favorite using a strip steak and scallops. Now let's see if we can up it even more. Certified Angus Beef brand prime strip steaks. Take a look at that marbling. This would be my steak of choice for a surf and turf. We're gonna sear scallops. We're gonna create a bacon leek cream sauce. So a little salt and pepper. You notice how tiny these are? They're strip fillets. So we just took a New York strip steak and cut it essentially in half to get these cute little fillet shapes. We'll get a little oil, make sure we're hot. Seasoning down. About a medium-high heat on the pan so we get a good sear on each side. That's super important. I'm not going to cook these the full time in the pan. I'm going to get a good crust on both sides, pull them out and finish them in an oven that's about 225 degrees. Oh, that's what we're looking for. Good sear on each side. A grill does a really good job of getting those grill marks, but there's something about that crust all over that surface. I'm going to see if I can get the edge a little crispy while I'm at it. So I'm going to pull it off and get these in the oven. Everything's been ready. My scallops ready to go in the pan right after the steak. The steaks are in the oven at about 225 degrees, so I can baby them on the way to their finished spot of medium rare, about 120 internal degrees. I might put a little more oil to make sure this doesn't stick. Scallops have a lot of water in them. A little oil coming off the heat just so it doesn't scorch. Perfect, okay. And we'll put these scallops in the same hot pan. What we're doing is building flavor in this pan. That steak left its little nubbins. Scallop will leave its flavor. Scallops are so good when they're cooked perfectly, just like steak. You really want to get a crust on each side and don't overcook them. When you start to see all of that moisture weep out in a milky color, you've overcooked them. Get a good crispiness on each side. In fact, the French serve them almost cold in the center. I'm going to season the other side before I flip them. Oh, perfect. That's what you want. Good crust on each side. Now come off with the scallops, and then we'll quickly build our sauce. Scallops are ready. Steaks are still cooking. Don't worry about them. And we'll get our bacon. Bacon just goes really well with scallops, and it doesn't hurt to have that nice smoky flavor to go with the steak also. Let that move around a little bit, render some of that fat, and also start cleaning up the bottom of that pan. And to really make sure we clean up the bottom, we're going to add some white wine here after the leeks go in. The leeks are a nice subtle onion flavor, and we cut them in a really thin julienne. And leeks, because they're grown in a really sandy soil, you want to make sure you wash those. It's super important to wash those leeks. I'm going to hit it with a white wine. A little bit of white wine. And I'm just going to cook that white wine off. Oh, it's perfect. Now, cream. Just a little bit. What is that, about a quarter cup? Okay, maybe a half cup. Now we can let this reduce and thicken a little bit. We'll check the doneness of our steaks and we'll plate this up. Oh, that's perfect. Cream is thickening up just to the right consistency. This is a sauce about building flavors. It's about building from the steak at the beginning, the scallop addition, the bacon, the leek, the cream, all coming together. To me, this is true surf and turf. Finish it up, we'll just put some spinach in. Gives it great color and flavor. We'll put the steaks on. Strip steaks, scallops, serves 4 people.